All right. We are back in the building, and I have found a special person who's running this whole show here. Here at the Dubai Blockchain Network event, and I just want to learn a little bit something from him. So before we dive into it, could you give a little quick intro, who you are, where you come from, and what do you do?
I'm Tushar Sharma. I come from the TradFi industry, which a lot of Bitcoiner guys don't really like a lot. I've been a hedge fund manager in funds in Singapore, in New York, in Dubai. And last year, last cycle, I just saw the whole trajectory of money changing, and financial assets were being replaced by digital assets, or that was the trend happening. And when I sort of dwelled deeper into it, I did see that this is where the future can be. So one thing led to another, and now I am fully into the blockchain side and doing things on my own, organizing events like this, meeting a lot of nice people like you, and that's the idea. Yes.
No, that's really cool. No, thank you for giving us your origin story from TradFi to entering the wild space of Web3. So, just want to go back to the point where you said that you were in the TradFi space, right? And you saw regular assets getting digitized. Could you kind of recollect that moment? How did it feel? Like, was it like a scary moment, or was it like an awe-inspiring moment? What did you feel?
So what basically happened was I had some holdings, and suddenly they went like 3x, and I didn't know, TradFi would tell me that this is not possible, this is never possible. So I started getting into it, why this happened. And then that was the time when DeFi was just starting up. So your uni swaps and these things were coming along, and I was just amazed as to what all things were possible. So for instance, in TradFi, nobody gives you a loan without any collateral, but you go to Aave will say $1 billion loan, zero collateral, very short time, sure, it's a flash loan. And there are a lot of things that are coming along in the DeFi space which do not exist in TradFi. Now you have TradFi trying to replicate them. So they're like perpetuals, automated market makers, flash loans. I mean, these were things when I sort of just saw them, and I was like, my industry has evolved and I have been left behind. So like a good 3-4 month period where morning to night, whenever I was not working, I was just sort of studying. And 18 hours a day was my day. 6 hours of sleep, some work, and then rest is all just learning. And that's what sort of pulled me inside. But DeFi has so many things which TradFi is now trying to mimic. Which is, you look at the big exchanges, stock exchanges, ICE and New York Stock Exchange, these exchanges, they are trying to mimic automated market makers, which Uniswap did in like 2020.
That's huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'll see perpetuals being talked about by exchanges. You already see a lot of real world assets being tokenized, right? Yeah, buildings and your assets and all. So, basically my industry was evolving, and everybody who was in the TradFi doesn't have a clue that this has happened. And when I found out, I just had to sort of get in. And so we used to have this event in New York. We used to have a New York blockchain. We have a New York blockchain network. That was the first blockchain network event. It's been going on since DEC 2020. So when I was moving to Dubai in October last year, I just said, let's start something here as well. And
Here we are. All right. So, this is really great. Thanks for sharing that. I think, I'm sure our audience will be quite surprised to see how the TradFi space is now mimicking. That's the tables have turned, literally. So anyways, you talked about New York Blockchain Network. You talk about now you're here at the Dubai Blockchain Network. What is the future looking like for you now? Like, what's your game plan? I guess that's what I'm asking.
So game plan with the blockchain network is that we have a very unique model. We don't have people giving speeches here. We don't have classrooms going along. We don't have entry tickets over here. People don't even know I'm one of the organizers because I don't market it. We try to keep it peer-to-peer. We keep it decentralized. And when people run into me, then they find out, oh, okay, you're one of the organizers. Okay, perfect. And we realize that this is a format that people like a lot. It worked in New York, works in Dubai. We are looking to open a few new locations as well. Similar way, London should be opening up sometime by the end of this year. Singapore and India are on the horizon. And the idea is every third Thursday of the month, you will have a blockchain network event at one of these crypto hubs. So no matter where you are, third Thursday of the month, you should be able to get to a blockchain network event close to you.
Hey, thank you so much. Really excited to see you guys, flourish and grow, and you're keeping the spirit of Web3, keeping it decentralized. I love that stuff. So, just last question before you go, definitely, I know you're meeting a lot of new people, regular people, professionals and stuff. But I want to keep it specific. Let's say you have some TradFi people entering the Web3 space. What would be that one important advice for that TradFi guy entering into our wild space of Web3? What would it be, Tushar?
Oh, you'll have to unlearn a lot of things. You'll definitely have to unlearn all the way assets behave. When something does a 25x, you don't expect that in TradFi, but here they have things doing 250x. So a lot of the mathematics need to be reworked. Come with an open mind. Just come with an open mind and then try to find your theories as you go along.
There you have it, folks. You heard it right here from the man, the myth, the legend, Tushar. Hey, if you're from the TradFi space entering our world, heed his words. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. Do what you got to do, but Web3 is the way to go. So, hey, Tushar, thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Fam, we got to go. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.